Hey guys, and welcome to Future Meta Teams version 2 for Girls Frontline 2. So this includes dolls already in CN. So this is basically a guide that will help you look at the big picture if you want to invest in future teams that are viable right now in CN and might still be viable during the time we have these dolls. So we'll start off with Hydro Koro, which didn't have a change since the last version of this file. By the way, guys, I added, as you can see here, there is going to be copies of the dolls and copies of their weapons. These are basically minimum copies of the dolls that you need for that team. Okay, so copies of the dolls might differentiate between teams, so we'll go through that later. So again, Hydrocoro doesn't have any change. We do have Hydro Burn, no change as well. Hydro Freeze, I think there's no change in this one as well. So all of the top three teams don't have a change in terms of our top meta teams. Let's go with Burn here. Burn team, slight change here. I added Perry as a tank to the Burn team. Again, by the way, Suomi is here. You might say that Suomi isn't part of the Burn team, but if you don't have Centurizi and if you want a healer shield for sustain, then therefore you can use Suomi for that purpose. For your Freeze team, this was actually revised with the addition of Yoohee. Okay, so Yoohee here is at V1. Currently, even without Row, you can actually do this team in global. So that team will comprise of Maki, it will comprise of Dash, then Yoohee, then Suomi. Then the rest or the add-on will depend upon which of the dolls that you have. Probably you have QJ at V3 or you have Sabrina at V5. Ideally, Sabrina should be V5 because she's going to help you much in terms of the buffs that she gives and in terms of the sustain that she gives as well. So she gives a buffs. She can span that buff actually with her ultimate at V5. So you might want that eventually. So this team in global is going to be used already by this time. You don't have to wait for row because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to slot any of these two. So this lineup again you can use in global. So check out the difference here. Yoohee is at V1. She doesn't need to be at V2 when you use her with the freeze team because she doesn't need the heal. The heal is going to be at the add-on heal is going to be at V2. But if you have Suomi, then that is going to be solved in terms of the healing problem. Okay, so we're going to go to the physical team. So right now, there's a big possibility that you could use this also in global. We do have Yoohee here as well, but Yoohee is at V2. You will need that extra heal for sustain for everybody in the team. So except sorry, I don't have Laney's what do you call this? I don't have Laney's dupes yet. I'm gonna be updating this anytime if I do have determined how many copies of herself in her gun, but I will be updating this file as soon as I have that. So Dayan, you have QJ, you have Yoohee. Those are the three that we have. You can actually slot in these three here in terms of using a physical team. If you don't have Ulrid, definitely you guys have Papasha and you guys have Vepli. So this physical team is actually usable already in global, except for Laney. Okay, so Yoohee here again is at V2 with her heal. And the last team on this list is going to be Electro Corrosion with Yoohee as well in this team. Take note that this team can be can do without what they call this Cloak Eye. So you can actually slot in what they call this Belka for this team, but this is Electro Corrosion. Definitely, you will need Klukai. Plus, you will need Yoohee for her heals at V2. So these are the teams that you might want to look at as we go through the banners through CN and through Global. There's a lot at stake in the next update on who is coming out. Actually, we know who's coming out. It's going to be Chao Hui. But there might be another banner since it would be a 6-month anniversary. Plus, it's going to be a rerun for Klukai. So after that, if those two banners stay, like Klukai and Xiaohui, then definitely after that update, we'll be seeing a kind of a path again on which banners are coming in and how will global be in the next few months. So we might not have the same trajectory as CN in terms of meta, but we will know for sure in the coming months. Guys, thank you very much for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.